North-South Connection Podcast Network viewers, welcome to another YouTube video. This is NoSo High Low. I'm JT, that's Ryan, and there's been a lot of talk about the WrestleMania 39 Intercontinental Title match between Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther as being perhaps the greatest Intercontinental Title match in WrestleMania history. Is that the case? I don't know. So we're here to play a little high-low, Ryan.
That's a bold statement, Cotton.
It's very bold, but it's definitely the talk. So what we're going to do is we are going to list every Mania Intercontinental title match, and we're going to start and say, is it higher or lower than WrestleMania 39? Gut reaction, instant take, me and you. If we agree, we put it there. At the end, we're going to look at what was higher, what was lower, and then we'll try and rationalize a bit and see if we can stack rank some of them. But we're going to do our first initial gut reaction to where this stands. Does that sound good?
Let's rock.
All right. Rudimentary graphics here for this one, but that's how we roll. Okay, so you can see we have Sheamus, McIntyre, Gunther at the top, and we're going to go ahead now. We're going to go chronologically, high, low, gut instinct. Valentine JYD.
Lower.
Yeah. Savage Steel.
Lower.
Savage Steamboat.
Same boat.
Same boat. All right. So I'm going to put that here for now. Honky Beefcake.
No way.
Warrior Rude. Below.
It's below. Respect, but no. Lower.
Hogan Warrior.
Same
above.
boat.
All right. Put it there for now. Boss Man Perfect below. Hart Piper. Same boat.
Same boat.
Tatanka Michaels below. Razor Michaels.
Same.
Yeah. I'm going to put it up here with Hogan Warrior. Ramon Jarrett below.
Yep.
Maivia Sultan below.
By a hair.
Rock Shamrock.
Same violence, but way below.
Yeah. The 4-way at 15 below. We know Angle Jericho Benoit's likely below, so that's not the best match. Jericho Regal below. RVD Regal.
Yep. Below.
Mysterio JBL's just a squash.
Yep.
All right. The 2 IC title ladder matches.
We can put them in the conversation.
Okay. All right. Rollins Miz Balor. Conversation.
Conversation.
All right. Lashley Balor.
No.
Below.
Yes, below.
Zayn Bryan doesn't exist in my world. And then Cruz Big E.
It was a drum fight. No.
Okay. All right. So these are ones that we know for sure that we agree are below. You can see on the screen. These are definitely below WrestleMania 39, Gunther, Sheamus, McIntyre. We're good at that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's our conversation. We got Warrior Hogan, Ramon Michaels, 39. Savage Steamboat, Hart Piper, the 2 ladder matches, Rollins, Miz Balor. This is our, we're saying this is our top 8 Mania IC title matches.
All right. So I think that let's start with the bottom 3, WrestleMania 31, 32, 34. I think I actually believe that is the correct order if we were to leave that there. I think 31 is the best ladder match out of the 2. Yep. And I think that the Rollins and Miz match is very good and warrants this tier, but I think it's the 3rd out of the current stuff in that grouping.
And you feel they're all below Sheamus, McIntyre, Gunther?
I do, okay. But I think those would be our our A tier types. And
31's great.
31 would flirt with the S for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So we think this top 5 is our top 5, and it's our S.
Yes.
Okay. What is the bottom of these?
Probably Piper.
Yeah.
Probably Piper, but I don't, 4 3/4, 4.5, 4 1/4 ish, right there.
For me, this is the next tier, and I know it's going to cause some angst.
I think we just got a comment right now. As soon as you return, I think we know who we got that comment from.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm notoriously a little low on Savage Steamboat. All right. I went 4 3/4 on when we did PTB, and I was being nice. I love it. I think it's great. I understand in the moment it's the standard bearer, but to me, it's just like it holds up. But I don't know. I like these 3 above it better. I just do.
We could come back to it, but I kind of have the same sentiment.
Yeah, and I think it's better than Hart Piper. Hart Piper's awesome. It's the top 5.
Yeah, well, we're in the S tier, buddy. They're all awesome. It's kind of more of a flavor and a preference right now.
Let me ask you this: do you feel like this should be disqualified?
Well, that was my next question. So it's Warrior versus Hogan. It's the WWE Championship, and it's the Intercontinental Champion. I feel Warrior and Hogan is the first tier of that priority, and then the WWE Championship, and then the Intercontinental Champion. If we were to tier those 3 things, the Mega, not the Mega Powers, the what was the tagline? Fucking, why am I drawing a
Right.
blank?
Yeah, Ultimate Challenge.
The ultimate, thank you, excuse me. The Ultimate Challenge was actually right there, boom, was above the World Championship and above the Intercontinental Championship.
I mean, the only thing you could say, if Hogan won, he would have become the Intercontinental Champion, right? So there's that. But
it was thrown to. Here's the thing: within the next month, it was thrown to
it was
the
going to a
side.
tournament no matter what. It was getting vacated no matter what. So it's collateral damage. I think if it's included, I still don't think it's my number one. It's probably my number two. But I don't think it should count. I really don't. Like I think I'm looking at the thing right here. Nothing on the doesn't say title for title. I mean, he's got the IC belt on, but it's almost at its
When
own
you think of
class.
Intercontinental Championships, you think Savage and Steamboat before you think this one, of course. So I think we just answered our question there. But in a vacuum, the Ultimate Challenge is probably one of the better matches on this list.
I'd have it too. I mean,
so
to
this
me,
exercise,
yeah. Like to me, this is the order. I think Ramon Michaels is still number one. I think it's the best IC title match of WrestleMania history. It's the first ladder match really. Outside, I had one in Saskatoon in Portland, Maine. But I think the WrestleMania 10 is really like, here we go. It kind of Sean's first great singles match too, which kind of gets forgotten. I mean, he's got the one with Jannetty on Raw, but otherwise, it's really his first great match as a solo act. It solidifies Ramon as a top face. WrestleMania 10, I have that at 5. I have to rewatch Sheamus, McIntyre, Gunther. It's probably a 5 or slightly below. So I don't know.
I'm
What
in
are
the
your
5
thoughts?
camp with there. It's like right away I said 5 stars. I went and rewatched it yesterday. 5 stars. It's an 18-minute match that feels like 5. You know
Right.
what I mean? It's hard hitting. There's no breaks in between. Sure, you could kind of you could nitpick it a little bit, but it's fucking awesome. It outkicks its coverage. I think it's top 3 for sure. Now, historically, the other ones have its advantage. It has the historical advantage, of course. We may have some recency bias here, but
I'll say this: like, this could actually gain significance if by next year Gunther is the world champion. Right? You could say, oh, well, it started here, right? Like we'll look back like we do with Ramon and whoever else and say, oh, this is where it started. It was like this kicked off his mega push.
We haven't even seen him post-match be presented on TV and the aura that they highlighted from this match within him. Like you said, it could rise him up the ranks. So we don't have that in our favor either. So I personally right now, my gut instinct, it would just to talk about the Ultimate Challenge again. In congruence to the IC title, I would go Ramon, Sheamus, Steamboat, and then if you wanted to go Ultimate Challenge, I think we got to respect the history. But
so you're here.
If you want to go Ultimate Challenge above WrestleMania 8, I'm good with it. But again, we don't really recognize the Intercontinental Championship here within that.
If it counts, if you have to rank it, I'm fine putting it below Savage Steamboat. I'd have it probably right above Savage Steamboat and possibly above Gunther.
For an overall match, but we're talking Intercontinental Championships here. So, and we gotta get a reply on that first comment. So,
I feel okay right here. I feel okay right here. Like Savage Steamboat. I think Ramon Michaels is the best. And when you factor in the whole package and what it meant, I think the Gunther match is maybe the best pure in-ring IC title match, right? Savage Steamboat's probably the most recognized historical match. So I think those as the top 3 make sense. I think Warrior Hogan, not really an IC title match, but still the IC title is on the line. And it's an epic match. And then Hart Piper is kind of the best of the best, I think. So that gets in.
Now, Justin, the Intercontinental Champion since June has been a thing pretty much. So this could also be the reintroduction to it on the biggest stage. And while I got the floor, you want to play? We have a top 8 here. You want to play a game and make it a top 10?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Might as well.
We're on the same page. All right, real quick here. Let's see. I would say.
I'm looking at that Rude and Warrior.
I think Rude Warrior. These top 3 are definite no's.
Yes,
that's a hard out. Boss Man Perfect is out.
Good match, tough finish.
Boss Man Perfect's out.
Maybe perhaps
sucks. That match sucks. Ramon Jarrett isn't that good. My VS Rock Shamrock.
It's only 4 minutes, if that.
I know. Jericho Regal, RVD Regal.
Well, in our tier rankings, we went Regal and Jericho above it. But what's RVD versus Jericho for a Regal opponent? What do you think?
I think I like the Jericho one a little bit better. RVD is really good too, though. They're both really good.
Yeah, probably the best
Is
match
Lashley
is the
Balor any good?
no. It's
Okay.
it's the second to last match. You get the Demon, and that's it. It's like 4 minutes.
And we know WrestleMania. Well, WrestleMania 2000.
I
So
was just gonna say WrestleMania 2000 is probably the best match remaining.
I had that at 3 1/4 last I watched it.
Yeah,
So we're probably in that world.
Zayn and Bryan's
No.
really good, but it's an empty arena and it's
Nope.
booked super wonky.
Nope.
But I know I'm not gonna do it.
Nope. All right. So I would say it's either one of these two or Rock Shamrock is our next tier. I think Warrior Rude, you could argue, belongs in that with these. I think if
Yeah.
like this is that tier, like I think that belongs in there. This is to me, so I think it's like a top 9, and I think these 3 are kind of
Take your pick, kind of
or
thing.
and even RVD Regal. Like if I had to do another one,
Yeah, I would probably go WrestleMania 2000 if you were to twist my arm and force me to get number 10 in there. I would probably go WrestleMania 2000.
So you'd have that above, and then what? Rock Shamrock after that.
Yeah, it's like it's more of an angle than a match at WrestleMania 14, really.
You're saying that's top 10, kind of next 3 down.
That's that next tier.
Yeah, you can probably stick Boss Man Perfect.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a shit finish.
Right, and then even you could argue, I would say either Ramon Jarrett or Mysterio. I like Mysterio JBL as a squad. Like, I think it's a fun moment.
You took the words out of my mouth. If we were to make a 15, I would put that up there. You know, he retires JBL. JBL's. I think this was right after Shawn and Taker or right before Shawn and Taker, either or.
Yeah,
Not that matters, but it's still
I
memorable.
think it's before.
Yeah. So, last would be Sultan and right.
Yeah, well, this is all kind of junk. Like Valentine JYD is kind of junk. Savage Steel sucks. Honky Beefcake is not good. I think they're not in order as bad, but this is like the bad.
HBK Tatanka is fine.
It's so boring. It's like 19 minutes. It's terrible.
I know
we just did that on War 2. It's just not good. Anyway, all right. I think we got a top 15, and then just kind of the whatever this is. 1, 2, 3.
I'm content with all that.
10. Bottom 10. Sounds good. All right.
So number 2 right now. We kind of twisted our arms a little bit there. Maybe we forced it, but maybe we underrated it. I think time will tell, Justin.
I think so too. So weigh in with your thoughts. Where do you have that ranked all time based on this list? Share your comments, subscribe, spread the word. Follow us on social, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and NorthSouthConnection.com has all of our audio and video content. But we have a lot of daily videos just like this, quick hits that you can dive into and interact with and share your thoughts. So for Ryan, I'm JT. We're out. Talk to you soon. Take care.